There is no government entity here imposing any kind of religious viewpoints upon anyone. This is a student-led, student-initiated activity.
A Beaumont attorney moves a decade-old debate over religion in schools off a Southeast Texas football field and into a Texas court. Good evening, I'm Kelly.
We're here at Lions Stadium, and there are red shirts and signs everywhere in support for the kids at Kountze.
Good evening, I'm Kelly Phillips.
And I'm Bill Leger. Thank you for joining us tonight. Today, a state district judge in Hardin County granted a temporary restraining order that prevents the school district from putting a stop to Kountze cheerleaders when they display banners or run through signs at football games and other sporting events. The first event since the ruling is tonight's middle school game at the Kountze Stadium. Football players ran through a banner with a biblical verse at about 5 tonight. The banners are okay for at least the next 14 days, then it's back to court. Today, the parents of 14 Kountze cheerleaders filed a lawsuit against the Kountze School District and its superintendent. They asked State District Judge Steve Thomas for a temporary restraining order to lift a ban on the banners. The Kountze ISD superintendent ordered the cheerleaders to stop the practice after someone complained. The Texas Association of School Boards and the school attorney advised the superintendent the signs violated a U.S. Supreme Court decision banning school-mandated religious activity. Parents say the ban on the signs violates their children's rights to freedom of religion.
It's not just Christians can't do it, it's nobody can do it. So regardless of their beliefs, it's really against everybody's rights, not just the Christians' rights.
Today's court hearing is only the first step in what could be a lengthy court battle. KFDM reporter Tom Wright covered the hearing. He's in the studio tonight with more. Tom?
Today, Beaumont attorney David Starnes, representing parents on behalf of the Kountze cheerleaders, only had to state why the school district's ban would cause irreparable harm. The answer? It violated the students' constitutional rights. The hearing lasted only minutes, and from here, it only gets more complicated. There were no witnesses and no counter-arguments from the school district. This will be the last hearing where that happens. In 14 days, David Starnes will be back in court asking for the next step, a temporary injunction. And from there, the case would go to trial. And from now on, expect testimony and opposition. The question is a big one. When does religious expression at school imply coercion of a particular religious belief? It's a case that could take months or even years to resolve. Starnes says he's willing to discuss a compromise with the district or continue the legal battle.
Now that the judge has restored order to that and taken away their edict, I believe that the students will be able to express their religious constitutional rights, as well as the school district can probably take a better reflection on this and perhaps not create a situation where anybody is deprived of their constitutional rights.
Another attorney with the nonprofit legal group Liberty Institute joined Starnes in court today. Starnes says the attorney veered off his return home from another trip, and the two pulled an all-nighter to file the case in advance of today's middle school game. Reporting live in the studio, Tom Wright, KFDM 6 News.